What's up, Coach?
Nice to meet you, MP. I'm Coach Ray Hopkins. Welcome to the team.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, have a seat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So look, the feelings are mutual. We're all happy to have you here, and we can't wait to see what you do on the next level.
Hey, that's what I want to hear. I'm ready to get to work.
Good. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that, I do. But, for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
You're a smart guy, MP. You see the guys ahead of you on the depth chart. These are very good NBA players, man.
I know that, Coach. I joined this team for its talent. But what if I'm better?
If you prove you're better, you'll start. But you'll have to earn it. Nothing is going to be given to you.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening line. DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small. Holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And let's check in with Allie. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play in his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Yeah, he's clearly bought in and ready to go. Thanks so much for that report. Here's prime time. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Sharp. Down low. Bounce pass Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Launches it. Carries it from three-point range. Holiday's got 6.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing his surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame, and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Gobert, the screen. Prime time. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holiday, the pass to Sharp. They set the pick. Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Counting. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dosunmu in for Dante DiVincenzo. Pass to Grant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the basket by Lillard.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA, but now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on the league scores. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Minnesota also with the sub. Bones Hyland is checked in for Edwards. Thybulle finds Lillard, and the Trailblazers another three.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Anderson is screen on Lillard, and he knocks it down. Good-looking three there from Primetime. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from, it's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
Now here's Lillard, covered by Primetime. Grant kicks to Lillard. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
On the court for Minnesota, Randle and Reid holding down the post spots. Primetime is out there with Bones Hyland. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Yep, it counts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
3-pointer. And it's Sharp missing. The Timberwolves leading. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard, beyond the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 9 points.
Sticking it from the corner, you got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Diaz checked in for Scoot Henderson. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. Here's Primetime, covered by Lillard. And it's Primetime missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Sharp, the pass to Williams. Avdia on the wing. Pass to Grant. Here's Lillard from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Prime time, the pass to Randall. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. Randall's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Yeah, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
To the paint. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pick by Reed. Primetime, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Primetime, covered by Lillard. Randall, a screen on Lillard. To the middle. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's stolen by Edwards. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Sharp. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Avdia can't hit.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Dosunmu, the pass to Primetime. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Sharp on the wing. Defended by Dosunmu. Avdia. Here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. Portland no good that time either. It's tipped. Here's Williams. That shot off. Randall with some nice D. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers up 2. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Taking a look at Portland, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out. Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been...
Now for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Donovan Clingan. Jeremy Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And Primetime subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 5. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Edwards passes to Primetime. Reed with a screen on Avdia. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Primetime. No good. That would have tied it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Reed with a screen on Lillard. Takes it inside, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. The Timberwolves have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. First one falls for Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson comes in for Sharp. Full free throws, good from Primetime.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Grant against Anderson. Stolen by Reed. To the inside. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Williams has got 6.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Bones Highland is out there with Primetime, and it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Henderson. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Picked by Reed. And it's Primetime missing.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Lillard misses.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Reed the pass to Highland. Reed with a screen on Lillard. Primetime. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Robert Williams is checked in for the Trailblazers. Avdia comes in for Scoot Henderson. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. Here's Primetime. Offline with his 3.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And the first one drops. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Oh, good on the layup.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Clingan with it. Here's Holiday. Releases from 15, and that one falls.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Holiday. Outside Edwards. Gobert with the screen on Holiday. Can't get it.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Timberwolves making a switch here. DiVincenzo. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're up by 13.
Great work. Way to go, everybody. Let's hear it for you.
Here's Primetime. Here's Reed. Now Highland shoots the three. Williams with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That does not go. Highland.
Bones Highland.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Kind of a mixed bag for you tonight, MP. You were able to get back on track offensively, but you guys came up short. What do you think needs to change?
Yeah, it's not that serious. Some nights your shots fall, some nights they don't. I like the looks I was getting, I just got to make more of them.
So this loss was on you then?
Oh yeah, 100%. I was okay out there tonight, but I know I could be way better. When I put the ball in the basket the way I'm used to, we walk out with a win every time. And so you'll see that next game out.
Ooh, can't wait, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And we'll see you next time.